My name is Craig Sappho. I'm the curator of great cats at the Smithsonian's National Zoo. The National Zoo has been breeding lions since the early 1900s. We try to breed for the most genetically sustainable population possible. Luke, Naba, and Shira came in from a sanctuary in South Africa, and their genes were not represented in our population at all. So breeding them was very, very important. Shira gave birth in late August to a litter of 1 male, 3 female cubs, 4 cubs total. Naba gave birth at the end of September to a litter of 3 cubs, 2 males and 1 female. We've gone from having 2 females together and 1 male to having 10 cats all together and 1 big pride. Caring for the cubs can be pretty challenging in that we have to stay away. The initial desire of everybody is to run and put your hands on them to see how they feel, to see what their health is like, when in reality the best thing for the cubs, especially just after they're born, is to leave them with mom. Let mom do all the work that she's supposed to do and let nature take its course. That is the 4 bigger ones are up there because we're done with them, right? Okay, good. One of my jobs as the curator is to work very closely with veterinarians. Once they turned 4 weeks of age, we began with a very simple visual exam. Is everything in place? Do you have 5 digits on each paw? Are you in good health? Ears, nose, throat, are they nice and clean? We just finished our last round of exams for the cubs. The youngest litter of cubs just received their 12-week exam with their rabies vaccination, and they've been given a clean bill of health. So we think they're about ready to go outside, all 7 cubs. One of our containment aspects of our yard is a water moat, and so we know lions aren't typically big swimmers. They don't gravitate towards water, but cubs will be cubs, and we feel that inevitably somebody's going to play around and knock somebody else into a moat. So we took them outside to make sure that they could swim and that they could reliably find their way back to the shore. We just put the cubs out for the first time, and they had a trial run out in the yard. They were very nervous when they first came out and not sure of what this new terrain was that they were walking on, but they did exactly what we wanted them to do. They followed the mom's lead. They did almost everything that their moms could do. There were some things that they couldn't do, like getting up to different tiers of the yard because of their size. They stayed away from areas that we wanted them to stay away from, and we think they're about ready to meet the public. I think the National Zoo is extremely lucky in the situation that we've had unfold here. We've had not only 1 litter of lions born, but we've had 2 litters of lions born. You just feel like, wow, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what a pride looks like. Only a handful of people on the planet have seen things that we're seeing, and it's pretty unbelievable.